Grab your friends, head downstairs. It's time for old games in the basement. Gonna play some old games. It's old games in the basement. Look out for Uncle Hank.
Hey kids, okay, so if I got these cheat codes right here in my coat. I got all these codes. Okay, so I got codes for Contra.
Hey,
okay,
cheaters never prosper.
Listen. Oh, sweet dearest, no.
Open up!
Get back here, you better than love me!
Oh my God, no! Leave me alone.
No, I want my now, damn it!
What?
You heard me! We're gonna get up in that bed, you're gonna cuddle! No cheating this time!
I have never once in this whole relationship
That is
cheated.
a goddamn lie!
Only reason I want this Asian woman is because I saw what you did with the 49ers 69 last week.
Hey, I'm sorry, I had to get the gold rush. It was the time, and the rush was in!
You know what? No, I'm done with your cheating ass. I'm out of here. Bye.
Get back here, you...
What?
It's time for old games in the basement. Yeah.
What
What
the
the heck
fuck
What?
was that?
What just happened?
I have no idea.
Wow.
That is
They
weird.
they have
I'm
a really
sorry.
fucked up relationship.
Did Hank say
How
she
did they
said-
meet is what I'd like to know.
Wait. Did I
Yeah,
hear her
I
say
wanna
she
know the
wanted
back-
to 69 the entire San Francisco 49ers?
What I heard specifically was she's 69 the whole 49ers.
That is
Wow.
that is impressive.
That-
It's impressive, but it's also like, what the
Like
fuck?
in a row?
How did you even?
I don't know.
I'm not even freaked out. I'm just impressed. Like, how do you even do that?
Hey, and at least one good thing: no smoke bombs this time.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
heavens for that.
I like breathing.
Ugh, I like
Wait,
smelling
what,
air.
guys?
I like
Oh,
clean
is
air.
it-
Clean
is
air.
it just
Guys,
me, is it
guys.
just me or was the FBI at the door?
No, but
Someone was, but I don't think I was the FBI.
hey
Yeah,
guys,
probably was just the neighbors trying to prank us.
Probably.
Maybe.
guys,
Guys,
what's
hey,
that weird egg-looking thing right there?
The egg.
Don't qua.
That egg right there.
I don't trust that.
No.
Nah, don't just.
Yeah,
we're just
we're-
gonna no.
Just
We're-
get away.
let's just ignore it. Let's
I feel-
ignore it.
Moving away. Moving.
Hold on here. Gently.
Shit!
Oh fuck!
Don't leave it alone.
Oh dear Lord!
Why did you pick it up?
Oh, why did you touch it?
We need to find a new basement.
Why do we record here?
God.
Hey kids, did you see my smoke bomb?
God damn it!
That answered my question. Okay, I'll be back. Bye.
I no more smoke bombs for you!
I think you missed. I think you missed some Auntie Jizz.
I'm gonna give me some of that if I...
Auntie Jizz, please let us just enjoy our
I
podcast.
just
in
want to.
peace.
I just want to play
Tell me when you
video
get
games.
money.
Go to the attic.
Fine.
Down the hall, second door on the left.
Okay, so that.
All right.
Okay.
Let's.
So it's been a week. How's everyone doing?
Grant.
I managed to avoid dying.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
So
That's good news.
So
Yes.
basically, all
I'm-
quiet on the Western Front.
Everything's okay with me. I did win the lottery, and I ended up buying a mansion. No, that never
If
happened.
you did that, we wouldn't have to deal with these fuckers.
I know, right?
If you did that, we could have our own recording
And then,
studio.
guys, I woke up.
Oh,
and
that
it
makes sense.
sucked.
That makes
It-
sense.
yeah.
It was all
Yep.
a dream.
It was-
Okay, so basically just living life.
Yeah,
basically?
yeah, nothing too crazy has really happened this last week here.
What about you, Kelly?
So, I actually discovered something really fun on PlayStation Network the other day.
Yeah, what's that? Yes.
All y'all familiar with a lovely little game called The Stanley Parable?
I own it on Steam there.
Deluxe edition.
So
Yes, Ultra Deluxe.
I downloaded the Ultra Deluxe edition
Yes.
from PlayStation Network.
It's funny as hell.
Over an hour's worth of new content.
Yeah.
So you know how they're all the different endings.
Yeah, yeah.
The new content now adds a different spin on a lot of the classic endings.
Oh.
Without giving any spoilers, I will only say one word completely out of context.
Yeah.
Bucket.
All right.
I haven't
Alright
gotten
then.
there yet.
I have never heard of this game. What kind of game is it?
It's the funniest walking
It is
simulator.
definitely a walking
Yeah, it's a walking
It is-
simulator that subverts walking
It's a walking
simulators.
simulator that's also a choose-your-own-adventure game, and you can actively screw with the narrator.
Yeah, like literally you can
And the
fuck
narrator
with-
can actively screw with you, too.
It's
The
definitely
narrator
worth
is
trying
So
out.
it's a self-aware game in a way?
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
that's an understatement.
It is a
I
completely
don't think you can probably do it in the PlayStation, but I know if you cheated,
The serious ending. Yeah.
Yes, it's called the serious ending. What happens?
Yeah, where you literally follow him completely.
Well,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no, not that one. That's the one if you get like a hacked version or cheat in it, you get sent to
And
the serious room.
unfortunately, you
Oh.
can't do that in the PlayStation version.
Obviously.
Right.
But you get sent to the serious room, which is just a room with a table and a
It's
window.
an interrogation room, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there it is.
Huh.
Basically, it's him. I've been sent to be banished to the serious room for a million bajillion trillion years.
There's also the insanity ending. There's the adventure line ending. There's the you break the game ending.
The
There's
mind
the,
control.
I like
there's
that.
there's the suicide ending. There's the accidental suicide ending.
Yeah.
There's like 20 different.
I like the
Yeah.
Steam achievement for not playing the game for 5 years.
So,
Are you serious?
That's a
there's
legit
actually
Steam
a way-
achievement.
There's actually a way you can cheat the system on that, and you can also do it in the PlayStation version.
Oh, yeah?
'cause the PlayStation version has an achievement where you don't play the game for 10 years.
Nice.
But there is a way to cheat the system. You know what you do? You just set your system's
Yeah,
clock forward,
right.
and then start the
I'm
game,
surprised-
and then set the system clock
I'm
back.
surprised that they wouldn't call you out for that though. Somehow.
I think they actually actively encourage it.
Oh, do they? That makes
Because
sense.
I don't think they're actually going to expect you to not play the game for
10 years.
Because
Yeah.
honestly,
You could, unless you just.
Oh, you could, but
I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like
You
the
could.
Arkham City achievement for Calendar Man.
yeah.
yeah.
Like, who's gonna actually play Arkham City every fucking day till it gets to that holiday, right?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
let's just play on that particular holiday, go to Calendar Man,
Yeah.
hear him tell him story, and go on.
Exactly.
Right.
When you have like other games to play and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so is that all for you, Kelly?
So yeah, that's all for me. But man, I love the Stanley Parable and the new content. There is a moment in the new content in the one of the newer endings, because yes, there are a couple of brand new endings never before seen. There is a moment in one of the newer endings where I legitimately got a little misty-eyed because it builds on a joke from earlier in the same ending, and when you get to the payoff of that joke, you're just like, I know it's a joke,
But damn.
but damn if it don't hit you in the feels.
Yeah, wow.
All right.
Well, shit.
Well, I'll have to check out the Ultra Deluxe version then.
Yeah.
What? Ross, what have you done this last week?
I mean, I try not to die from heat because
Yeah,
you know,
it's hot.
getting warm out
Yep.
there.
I mean,
Weather's getting hotter, like yesterday.
Yep.
Yesterday you said
know.
you called Sears, Ross. You called now.
all
And,
right.
you know, having
now.
to deal with, you know, good old tree taker outers, bastards.
Yeah.
And they're taking out the good one with the blossom still on it.
I hate those people so much.
All
Why?
to make the complex look nicer, even though there's still a whole entire building they're still working on.
Of course.
So stupid.
That and, you know, continuing my binging of Game of Boobs and Game of Thrones.
Game of TNA?
Game of TNA, yeah.
Game of
Yeah.
Booba and Boota.
The game of TNA, and no, we're not talking about Honey Pop.
No,
Not this time.
not this time at least.
Let's call it. Chris, what's your week been like?
Well, honestly, in gaming front, and since that's the only news, I was gonna start on Kingdom Hearts 1 after getting through Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, but
Metal Gear Solid 1.
yeah, I was actually watching another streamer friend of mine. I am playing some marbles on stream, and they had a particular song they were playing in the background from Metal Gear Rising. Y'all familiar with that ending theme? I mean, when you're fighting Armstrong, I think it's called "It Has to Be This Way."
Standing here. Sorry, I'm not gonna sing because
Yeah, so after
yeah.
hearing that, got me in the mood to play some Metal Gear. Yeah. So I figured, okay, I'll play Metal Gear Solid 1, then I'll go back to Kingdom.
Why?
Then I'll play Kingdom Hearts.
Why is Metal Gear Rising so good? It's just objectively a good game.
You know, surprisingly, I saw some kind of post, I think from Kotaku, saying
Yeah.
that all of a sudden the surge in Metal Gear Rising got popular.
Probably because of the memes. Like literally, every
I mean-
couple years that game gets popular all of a sudden because of the memes for whatever reason.
Yeah,
It does-
that's the power of the internet.
Yeah.
There you go.
It does also have very fun gameplay.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't say no to it.
yeah. It's a classic.
But yeah, also like I was with you the other night for recording your live stream too.
Yeah, we played some Mario Kart yesterday.
God,
I joined in on there too when I actually played Mario Kart with you.
That's right.
You mean you played a couple rounds of the game Chris wins?
No,
not quite. Not quite.
Chris won once.
Yeah.
He won once.
We were
This is
playing
online.
online.
Yeah.
So we actually found people that can beat Chris.
Oh yeah.
What about the
There are
Japanese?
people
What about
around the world that
What about
that
the
can
Korean-
beat
what about
me,
the
dude?
Koreans?
Yeah.
It's like you want the real competition.
What about
you
the-
play online?
What
Yeah.
about the Spanish Inquisition?
No one
one
expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh yeah, no.
Our main weapon is surprise. Surprise and fear are two weapons. Our fear, our surprise, our ruthless efficiency are three weapons. Our fear, our surprise, our ruthless efficiency, and an almost fanatic devotion to the Pope are four weapons.
What about the Blitzkrieg?
Oh, well, holy shit, Matt, you haven't been here for a couple episodes. How you been?
I've been doing fantastic. Thanks for asking.
How you been the last couple months?
Well, it's been a very interesting few months.
You're not
I've
bombing
got.
Poland.
Well, that too.
No, that's not until September.
Yes, we do not reveal the master plan. But anyway, I have been doing several shows which have been great successes.
Yeah, I saw one of them. You did a phenomenal job, young man.
Thank you so much.
You played a very well closeted homosexual.
Thank you.
Literally, that was the role. He played a closeted homosexual
Yes.
in an organization. So
Yes.
why don't you tell us really briefly about the play?
So the last play I did was The Normal Heart by Larry Kramer. It took place in the 80s when the AIDS pandemic hit New York City very hard.
This is a very sobering moment for our very goofy show, by the way. But
Yes.
We have sobering moments.
yeah, we do occasionally.
The problem was no one knew what the AIDS pandemic was. They thought it was just cancer. So their recommendation was, let's cure it with, well, the same way they would treat cancer.
Yeah.
Through x-rays, through whatever other
Radiation and
method.
chemo,
You've got
Chemo.
ghosts in your blood. Here's some cocaine.
And my character was named Bruce Niles, who was known as John Graham Popham. And he was the head of an organization in New York City that fought for gays to try to get the AIDS pandemic up and moving and fight against it. Problem with my character was he worked with a character who was Larry Kramer, who was also a founding member who was very verbal and wanted to end this pandemic as quickly as possible. My character was in the closet and said, no, we're going to take a different approach and be civil and not do a public outrage.
Yep.
And it was probably the hardest characters I've ever played, if not one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got very into the role, so
Hey, that's how you get better.
yeah, right,
yes. But other than that, I've been playing Total War Warhammer 3 on my PC setup and some
Elden
other
Ring
games.
too?
Elden Ring also.
Hey,
And let me
there you
tell
go.
you about that game.
The
everyone.
freaking fire giant, like he's casual filter me. I'm still trying to get past
yes,
him.
he's casual filter, but god
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, he's
Now, question.
pretty much the whole mountain part, like the difficulty spikes.
I'm just gonna say
Elden Ring,
that.
Have you met the famous celebrity of Elden Ring?
I'm a solo her.
Yes.
Let me
Yes.
solo
Let
her.
me solo her.
Have you
How did
personally
that
I have
get
encountered
started?
him. And it's hilarious.
Because the
as
boss is
hell.
ridiculous.
Craziness.
No, so like Elden Ring has one boss that's just super fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
and
her
shit.
name
Isn't
is-
that all the bosses though?
Especially
No,
Millennia.
this one is
Especially,
Yeah.
This one's equal
This
to like
particular one.
This one's like on par with Orphan of Cost from Bloodborne. You know.
Okay.
You know?
Basically, she
Probably
one-shots
worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
so
there's this guy.
he's just like, hey, you know what? Let me solo her.
It's-
If-
you. Wait.
It's
Is
a
that
meme.
the buck-ass naked dude
Yeah.
with the
Yes,
fly on his
yep.
head?
Yes, and I met him.
You met him in real life?
Yes, in the game.
No,
Yes.
nice.
not real life.
Not real life, but in game. You
Okay.
can summon him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's just a guy with
A bucket and 2 katanas.
And he kicks butt.
and he just wipes the floor.
Okay, because I've been seeing all these images of a man wearing nothing but a loincloth and a pot on his head with 2 swords.
No,
Yeah.
like,
That's
he's,
him.
He's already officially soloed her 1,000 times already.
And
Wow.
I was one of them.
Yeah.
He did it for her.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I died when he was summoned.
Wow.
So regarding that, in other news, I also have been portraying a special character in the Star Wars universe,
Oh, yep.
A certain
and there's
character,
only one clue I can give this audience of ours.
but it's a pretty big clue.
It is.
If you don't get it, you're
You're not a
All
Star
right,
Wars fan.
all right. Hold on. Hello there.
General
My na-
Kenobi.
No, wait. It's Jar Jar Binks.
no.
You, sir.
No.
All right. So anyway, I'm promoting the show Obi-Wan Kenobi on Disney Plus, and I tell you, I watched the first 2 episodes.
Look at this. Look
Okay,
at this
okay,
corporate
wait,
show
wait,
right
wait,
here.
We're not
Please-
promoting.
and listeners, please
I'm
keep
promoting
in mind.
it.
Please keep in mind
We do
that
not
Matt
work for the
that
mouse.
Matt is not affiliated with Lucasfilm or Walt Disney Enterprises in any way, shape, or forms. He just really freaking likes Star Wars.
Yeah,
Specifically
you corporate
Obi-Wan
shill,
Kenobi.
you.
But I will promote the shit out of this show if I was paid to.
No, like if we were getting paid to, okay, same fucking here
Yeah.
too. But we're not getting paid to, so I give no fucks, especially when it's the most advertised show in the world right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we have no reason to promote it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
This show,
we
this
don't
show.
work for the mouse.
Yeah, unless
wait. Sin.
Yeah.
So uncivilized.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting paid to be civilized right now.
You monster.
And done.
Okay.
Yep. We good.
So anything else happened to you in the last couple months?
No, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Wait, uh-oh. I'm being interrupted. Yes?
Cross-dressing character.
No.
The other play.
No, that's... We had discussed it last time.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay,
fine.
anyways,
North and the plains
so,
over
fucking-
here.
so here's how my week's been.
Oh, this ought to be good.
It's been. I've been
Keep
through
it
some
under
shit.
2 minutes, because you will be 20 minutes otherwise if we don't stop
I
you, young
will
man.
beat you with a pole.
Keep it
just
brief.
just because last week I was able to do it in 2 minutes. I can
Oh,
do this one.
my.
I have a lot of shit, but I'm gonna try and make it as brief as possible.
Okay.
So first of all,
Let him explain.
First-
no, there's too much. Let him sum up.
thank you.
Oh,
so
my.
first of all, we have a guest in the audience. Hey, guest, can you come over here real quick?
Are you talking to me?
Ah, Tara,
Yes,
she's
okay.
back again this week.
Get over there.
Just pass the mic over. Okay.
Tara, why do you keep coming back here? Are you a glutton for punishment or something?
Okay.
Because I
So-
don't have a choice. I
so-
don't have a way to get
She's
home.
So,
Oh.
so okay. So here's the happy side of my week. I have never once in my life played beer pong. I have no real intention to play beer pong.
Yeah.
But she's like, hey, let's play with soda water. That way you can play because
Yeah, there you
Islamic
go.
reasons. Anyways, so she's been on a win streak. She's won 8 games in a row.
Wow.
About to hit 9, and then I destroy her. I beat that bitch with her own bats.
Beautiful.
He did,
Beautiful.
mainly because he kept bouncing them, so I had to take away 2 cups every time he landed it with a bounce.
Yeah. So that's the highlight of my week.
I don't know if that's hilarious or depressing.
Oh, what was funny? What was
No, that
funny?
is
What?
impressive.
That's good. That's
Here's
good.
what made this funny. After he won, literally our friend Matt over here went out the door to get something out of his car.
Within-
As soon as the door shuts, he lands a shot. He yells, "Yes!" And then
I
he
run
runs
to the door and I yell out of her apartment, I beat the bitch!
He did do that. I swear, hand to God. That's what he did.
And about 10 minutes later, he heard the magical sound. Woo!
I mean, I thought that would happen.
Oh,
for a
and when
second.
Matt came back, I had Sin stand over me holding my Harley bat and me clutching my knee in fake pain. To make it look like he literally beat the bitch.
That's an even worse look.
It really
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt was looking at us like we were total weirdos.
Yeah.
You should be thankful. You should be thankful that the
You actually
neighbors
thought
all
he hit me with
decided
the
that
bat?
it was someone else's
I was
problem.
laughing.
Because that could have gone really bad real
Oh,
quick.
it could have, but it would have been worth it because that'd make the story even funnier.
It would,
Anyways.
but not if you were.
No, so that's
anyway.
the highlight of my week. You want to hear the bullshit part of my week?
Yeah, these are always the best parts.
Tell us, good
I
sir.
don't, but you're gonna tell me anyway.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
So I got cheated out of $36,000, and I
What?
owe three or $30,000 to my health insurance
Why are you telling us this on the show?
because it's bullshit.
Yeah.
This isn't
Okay.
AVGN,
I'm-
but you know what's bullshit?
The American
hope-
Health Institute.
So-
I'm hoping this is a clerical error that can be
Oh, he
resolved.
definitely needs to.
I'm like I can't do anything about it now because weekend, and so because so the other day
You won't be able to do anything until Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
literally why. So I got the letter the other day from my insurance saying, "Hey, so you owe us, I forget if it was $3,000 or $30,000 because your nephew was born and everything he's been through since he was born is being charged by us." And it's like,
What?
but my insurance is literally for me and me alone, and that part of my family has nothing to do with me. And his last name isn't even the same as mine. Why am I being charged for his birth, his surgeries, and everything else?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I
And so
think someone's sliding the pencil.
No, because I confronted his parents about it literally immediately. And they're just like, we have no idea because we go through Medicaid. I go through Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Yeah.
So it just makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Yeah, well, in
Either
that case, it sounds like someone at the hospital screwed up.
somebody screwed up
Yeah,
somewhere.
But it's also, his last name is Smith. Mine's Elza Habby. How do
Yeah.
you mix those two up?
Have you seen
Lots
any-
and
have
lots
you-
and
have
lots
you-
of drinks.
Have you seen the people who work in Toledo?
Oh,
you're not
yeah,
wrong.
yeah, I guess that's true.
You're not wrong, but it's also for hospitals that have nothing to do with Toledo. There's the ones from like Cleveland. There's the ones from Roswell, New Mexico. Everything he's ever had medical is being charged on.
Roswell, that's the problem right there. Is the fucking aliens trying to fill out the paperwork.
You know what? That makes more sense than anything else I can think of. Aliens charge me money. But
God damn it.
but
Aliens.
So like I tried
Spooky.
calling immediately, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, we're closed for the weekend and everything. Try back on Tuesday. Go fuck yourself."
Let me rub my nipple a little harder.
No.
Jar.
Okay.
No, it may not be a bad pun, but that was disgusting.
Oh,
And I'm the naked one here.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
semi-
not naked, but you have your shirt off.
Yeah.
But we're used to yours.
Anyways, well, yes, but also people enjoy mine because they're funny.
Okay.
But no, so what's it called? The reason I got cheated out of $36,000, I have had oil stock ever since the pandemic started because oil
LOL.
plummeted.
Okay.
Yeah.
I spent $1,000 on this oil stock. Until recently, that oil stock has been worth about $12,000. So it's like, sweet, I have money.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
And then the other day, because fuck my life, the company that owns the stock and everything
Folded.
3 times. So I went from having 86 shares of oil to 260 shares. So it made immediately all of my money worth $48,000. And then the moment, like within 20 minutes after the stock market opened, it plummeted back down to $12,000. So it's like, wow.
Dumb beat.
I
Dumb
got
beat.
cheated. I got cheated hard.
Well, that's why the stock market is a gamble.
It is
Yes.
a gamble. On the plus
Unfortunately.
side, I still have $12,000.
Yeah,
On
but
the down- on the
but
down-
if you had sold yesterday, you would have had 3 times that much.
I would have had 4 times that much. Yeah.
Unless you're that person that buys and sells minute on the minute.
Yeah, day
The
traders.
problem is, I was sleeping during that. If I wasn't working a normal job like a normal schmo and whatnot,
That's
I probably
me.
could have had that. Fuck you.
That's me. I'm the normal
You know,
schmo.
So
That's
remember,
almost an idea.
the next time
I
you're
wonder if
gonna
there's
do a
streamers who actually do that shit.
Yes.
Hey,
Live streaming
the next
stock
time
market
you
could
do
be
a stock
interesting.
So remember, take your money out of TV and
Well,
put it into
if I ever get
waffles, tasty waffles with lots of syrup.
Waffles!
Well,
Bob
there's
waffles!
Yes.
If by some dumb luck I get another break, like by doing this, maybe I should try that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were gonna invest in anything, hell, I'd invest in waffle.
I also want the pancakes.
I'll invest in Waffle House and IHOP.
Yeah.
Right.
But
They'll never go out of business. That's for damn sure.
Especially Waffle House.
But yeah, that's been my
I don't
week.
think Waffle House can go out of business. As long as there are drunk people in this world, Waffle House will continue to exist.
It's the only competition for that kind of stuff. is
Denny's.
Denny's.
Yeah. But yeah, that's been my week. What about you? I was gonna say, what about you guys? I already know what the fuck you guys
I
did.
mean-
Nothing.
LOL.
You were the last one to go, so.
Yeah. Anyway, so should we get to the discussion today?
We should probably actually talk about this.
Today's topic is cheat code.
And or passwords.
Yep.
Good old cheat codes and cheating in
'cause,
video
Because
games.
the old, back when they, when they mattered.
Yeah.
Back when they existed, you mean?
Pretty much.
Back when cheaters actually could prosper.
Yes.
Now back in my day, we had to put a cheat code to do some interesting stuff in video games.
But
Yeah.
there were some funny things that could happen.
Oh, some very good ones.
Not even just cheats, just funny things.
Like, you had your standard extra life.
Extra
can't
life.
take damage.
Unlimited ammo.
God
Level.
mode.
Unlimited ammo.
Hopes, dreams, thoughts about the
Level
future.
select.
God mode. Everyone dies just being near you mode.
Yep. Like,
One-shotting the boss.
Ghost Rider mode.
Bricking the system.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone here, speaking of these level select codes, we all know the Sonic one. We've all played it.
The good old level select code, yes. Plus the debug code to go with it.
But
Tell us
I
these
gotta-
codes.
I gotta go. I'm not gonna go Sonic, but I got one for you.
What's that?
And I was. Go on.
Oh, well, if you want to do yours first, that's fine. Just
No, you have the mic. I will give you the floor.
oh, okay, fair enough.
Well, I mean, you do too, but go ahead.
One of the cheat codes I actually did multiple times growing up is for the Super NES. We had the Lion King game, which I played.
Oh,
a lot
I
of
like that
times.
game.
I think I know which one you're going for right here.
And it was just a simple code. We wrote it down. We had it written down on paper. We didn't even label it. I just recognized the code every
It
time I
was
used
just
the paper.
the code.
The
Yeah.
code.
It was just the code, and literally I had to look it up because I don't have it memorized. But internet,
Yes.
find it
The
again.
power of the internet.
And literally, you just went to the option screen, pressed right, A, B, start, and the cheat screen would appear, and you could pick any level you wanted to play in the game. So if you wanted to skip the entire
Yay.
game and just do the boss fight, you
Yay.
could.
There you go.
Downside, your health was the smallest it could be, and same with your roaring
Hey, you
stamina.
take the good with the bad.
Because you didn't get any of the upgrades because you didn't play through the rest of the game.
Yeah. So
But
in
I
other
did
words,
take
you had to
advantage
be
of it.
really good at it to beat it with no upgrades.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did it fairly often.
Well, the developer version purposely made the game hard, so you'd have to keep renting it every
Yeah.
so often until you could actually beat the game.
Yes, because it was also the day and age when saving was not a thing yet.
Nope.
You were
Yep.
lucky if you had the game that could save.
Yep.
I
Oh,
can
yes.
beat the game in the row without using the cheat.
Yeah. But good old, here's a good level select code for, and I'm going to sing this one because I've heard this performed in song. Up, down, A, B, left, right, A, B, up, A, down, right, left, W, up, left, A, right, B, left, right, A, left, up, A, down, A, right, left.
Good God, this is
and
long.
Start.
And what is that for?
That is the level select code for Akari Warriors.
Good God.
Akari Warriors, seriously?
They did not screw around with that code.
And they weren't messing around at all.
And yeah,
Oh my goodness
But the funny thing is about that one, thanks to AVGN, that episode, at first you think, because the way depending on what book you read it from, because it was a How to Win at Nintendo back in the day, that book. According to that book, it said you had to do it before the title screen.
So they screwed it
So
up.
you know, before the actual title screen, you had to enter all that.
That's rough, buddy.
How many seconds does that take?
Too
Not
many.
enough.
Too many.
Yeah.
But luckily, that book made a typo. It was just during the title screen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not before it.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
thank
otherwise-
God for
'cause
that.
otherwise would
Before
be
you start the game at
trouble.
the title screen.
I gotta tell you, growing up, my favorite websites to use was always cheatcodes.com and GameFAQs.
Yep, same. Yep.
Yes.
I like that.
I still use
another
GameFAQs.
website for
Those
that.
two sites pulled my butt out of the fire more times than I care
Cheat
to
Code
admit.
Planet, man. Cheat Code Planet.
Also, Game Winners was my site back in the
Oh,
day.
Yeah,
God,
Game Winners, I
forgot about
remember.
that
Yeah,
one.
that was ancient.
Oh, no, before it was Cheat Code Planet.
I wonder if that site's even around.
Let's find
Cheat
out.
Code-
Oh,
Cheat
no,
Code Central.
forgot another one. GameSpot.
Yes.
Yeah, they're still around, but they're like,
Now they're just more news.
yeah,
Or
they're
IGN.
not the same. Same with
Hey,
IGN.
Or-
I think
We do not-
GameFAQs
we
and
do-
GameSpot
we
combined.
We do not mention the devil's website.
they were okay.
Just remember, kids, you can't spell ignorant
Without IGN, I remember that.
Okay, let's.
What am
At
I-
one point, they were sufficient.
Ah, man, Game
Then
Winners
they-
is gone.
Oh,
Boo.
boo, Game
yeah.
Winners.
I'm on it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, according to this, they've ceased operations back in 2017.
Aw.
Dang.
So, one of my
Well,
favorite.
wait, they may be gone, but they still have a Reddit, a Facebook, and a Discord.
Aha.
So they
Well,
exist,
if it's
but
Discord,
not
I'm
really.
in that.
Yeah, I'm in for Reddit.
So, one of my favorite games to use cheats for, and I actually still have the sheet that I wrote everything down on.
Nice.
Well, actually, no, I don't have it because I gave it to Chris. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 for the PS1.
Hey.
Actually, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 for the PS1. You're welcome, Chris. I included the sheet with all the cheat codes in it just for you.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey.
right. Well, there is one more update on mine, and thanks to you, Kelly, I now bought your backwards compatible PlayStation
My
3
three
and
favorite-
60 gig.
my
The
Hopefully-
hardest PS3 to get your hands on.
And hopefully,
Actually, no,
it still,
second hardest
yeah.
actually.
Hopefully, it still works. As far as I know, everything still works, but I haven't played it in a while.
I got to get around to testing it. I will eventually.
So
I'll tell you my
if you
three
if you
favorite
need a
ones
if you need a refund, I'll happily reimburse you. But as far as I know, everything works.
Fingers crossed it doesn't come down to that.
Yeah.
But hey, as far as THPS codes, the three I use most:
Moon gravity,
Moon Gravity.
Yep.
big head mode.
No, I never actually used that one.
You never used big head mode?
Yeah,
I love
fun.
big
I
head
would,
mode.
but
It's
that
always
wasn't
fun.
my top one.
Okay, moon gravity.
Perfect grind, perfect manual.
Yep. That,
Yeah, perfect. I just called it the balance codes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, at first it was perfect balance.
Yeah.
And then when 2 and 3 came around, then they added the manual.
There's actually another fun one in 3 that not a lot of people used, but I used it every once in a while just for the lulls. They had what was called disco mode.
Hey.
If you inputted this code and then you booted up and then you restarted the game, anytime you went into level select, the floor would flash and change colors
Yeah.
and bounce around, and funky music would play. It would replace the normal soundtrack with just generic disco music.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, you know,
And that was disco mode.
they go,
Alright, so one game I gotta admit that I loved using cheats on. This is back in the PS1 days.
Ooh.
So, alright. The Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Oh, I know what you're
So,
talking about.
so, unlimited webbing, which was hilarious
You can
to
just
do.
go ridiculous on
because
them.
It was ridiculous, and I absolutely loved the cheat.
Mhm.
And then putting on the Venom outfit and unlimited health just to be
Yeah.
a freaking
well,
prick.
hey,
Yeah.
well, you know,
What?
back in the day, unlimited wedding definitely helps during the chase. Doc Ock Venom fight thing.
Well,
Doc
I also have
Carnage.
to
Doc Carnage.
I need to add on to
that
the-
section.
that one since, as he mentioned, Spider-Man. Since the game was on Nintendo 64, PlayStation, and the Sega Dreamcast, I mind you,
Dang.
and Each one does have the unlock everything code, but it's 3 different codes depending upon which one you're playing. If you're playing the N64, it's Aunt May. The PlayStation one, which is most familiar to everyone, Eelnet, which is Stan Lee backwards. Or, if you're playing the Dreamcast version, his main line, Excelsior!
Excelsior. Makes sense that would be the unlock code.
There was also another really fun one. I don't know if any of you guys ever played Enter the Matrix on PS2.
It was
I've seen
it
it
was
been
really
played
janky
before.
from what I played.
So, there, in the extras, you could activate cheats, but you had to go through a minigame because there was what was called a hacking mode.
Yes.
Ah,
So
yes.
it was literally you breaking into the system of the Matrix and downloading extra skills and power-ups into your characters. So there was an invisibility code. These were all actually like alphanumeric codes that you had to type in, like you were breaking into the system. And you had to be careful because if you messed up, the agents would send tracer programs after you, and you had to try to kill the trace before it terminated your connection.
So basically, you had to work for those codes.
But once you got them, there was invisibility, there was infinite life, infinite ammo, and my personal favorite, infinite focus, which is how you activate bullet time.
Hey.
So you could, even though you don't play as Neo in the game, you could basically turn yourself into Neo without actually having to be Neo.
So basically,
nice.
you're the one, no matter what you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So who likes RTS games?
Matt, I believe
That's
it.
real-time strategy, right?
Yeah. So like my favorite one growing up, and probably one of my favorite ones of all time, will always be Age of Empires. Doesn't matter if it's one.
I played Age of Empires.
Yeah. And my favorite cheat codes to use in that was always Big Daddy, Big Bertha, and Big Mama. The reason why those 3 were my favorites, you get these, you turn normal things like catapults into these fucking vehicles that have rocket launchers on them that just destroy everything.
Let's add to that, in Age of Empires 3, the code Tuck.
That's a good one too.
Was a Defiant monster truck.
Yeah.
And you would run over buildings and kill entire civilizations.
The downside
That's
is they
amazing.
have like the lowest health out of the 4, so that's why.
It was a glass cannon.
Oh, yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely a glass cannon. But that's why Big Daddy and Big Bertha and Big Mama were the best ones, especially Big Mama, because it's this fucking, white cruiser car with 2 rocket launchers shooting 120 damage at 5 times the rate of anything else.
Wow.
So it's just, demolished.
It was easy, super easy mode.
Lay waste to everything. I have brought technology from the future, and now I will destroy it.
And you could spam those codes, so you could have more than one on the map.
Wow.
Which was even scarier.
Same with Photon Man.
Yeah,
Oh.
from 8 to 1, right?
What?
Was that 8 or 1 or 2?
I
believe
think
it was-
2. I
yeah.
think 2. But no, Photon Man was essentially just your normal sentries turned into guys with fucking laser guns.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. I didn't play much PC games, but I remember back in the day with The Sims.
The Sims, Rosebud.
For me personally, House Party was the one I played a lot of. And once I learned the free money code, basically,
Yeah.
it's like, I have to go to a job. Screw that. Free money, beep. Free money, beep. Free money, beep. Free
Yeah.
money, beep.
What's it called? Who here likes Yu-Gi-Oh?
Who does not love Yu-Gi-Oh?
What's Yu-Gi-Oh?
I never really got into it.
So okay, so the
I
fucking-
do not care for the children's card game.
Oh,
Lots
that-
of motorcycles.
Yeah,
The
card games
children's
on
card
motorcycles?
Motorcycles!
the children's card game that can affect politics and everything else in the world. Yes,
It kind of
No.
can.
So wait, you mean to tell me we can solve every single problem in the story by playing a children's card game?
Exactly.
Yes.
My
Possibly.
God.
My God.
Yeah. No. So back in my day, on the PS1 days, was this one game for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Forbidden Memories. I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yes, good
Fucking
old
love
Forbidden
that.
Memories.
I hated the cheat codes for that.
Why?
Because the cheat codes were just, okay, you get this card for free, you don't have to deal with shit. But you had to remember all these fucking numbers. All of these numbers, which was essentially just like if you had the card in real life, you knew the number.
Numbers.
But-
Jesse, what do they
Not
mean?
exactly. Yeah, you could input a number, but actually in Forbidden Memories, you gotta pay for that card still.
I mean, yeah, but it was like cheap in comparison.
It was
Some
so
cards,
yeah.
but the Blue Eyes White Dragon on the other hand, that's gonna cost you a pretty penny.
It costed like
But-
what, 500 gold, some shit? I don't remember.
We're going to talk
more.
about using codes that fuck with you. Good old
Ooh.
classic times of Banjo-Kazooie, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yep.
funny you mentioned that, because I was browsing through my cheat book a little bit ago while you guys were saying something about
Yeah,
that.
I think I know what you're talking about with
There
this
was a
one.
level that, yes, you could use it. However, first, Bubbles would yell at you. for doing it.
Bottles?
Bottles.
Yeah, not bubbles.
Sorry,
I recently replayed the game,
I was
actually.
I was Bubbles too for a second.
Nope, it's bottles.
He looks like
There,
Bubbles.
there's
Really
and then
like
there's his
Bubbles.
brother Jam Jars in the sequel.
Oh, I
yep.
remember that,
Yeah, the
yeah.
military guy. Yeah.
At first, he was like, "Are you sure you want to enter that?" And he's like, "Yes, I do." But then here comes our favorite, Grunty.
If you do it like if you enter
times.
three,
Well,
yeah.
first time, each time the second time she actually will warn you.
Yeah.
Do it again. I will delete everything.
Yes, and you almost feel like
And you
she's
think,
screwing with you.
Nah, that can never happen.
You're bluffing.
Yeah.
You're bluffing. Do it again.
She
Oh,
called your bluff.
Yeah.
She didn't just call you your bluff. She said you're an idiot.
And then she'll delete
then
your entire
gone.
save file.
All of it.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
gone.
And
It's gone.
And you're not even able to save at all.
Nope.
Nope.
And she'll speak it, and because it's Grunty, she speaks in limericks the whole
Yeah,
time.
rhymes and limericks.
Yes.
Oh, please.
Now you
Oh,
can
stop,
see
stop.
a nice ice key, which you can have for free. That was one of the codes I remembered.
I mean, and then another good rare game that I used a couple of codes, mainly 99 Lives code. Conquers.
Conker's back. Yep. What
That's the only
was there? Wasn't there one like brass something or something like
forget
that?
what it
Yeah, I'm
was.
trying to remember.
But I loved Conquers.
What Welder's Forge or
There's a
something
big
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubbles Forge, I think.
How do you
Yeah.
remember that? Wow. I didn't even know you played Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest games ever made.
So, yeah.
That was even initially made a game. Conquer was just an extra character in Diddy's Kong Racing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how he got his start.
Well, originally they were gonna do Conker's Quest just as a side note, but then they're just like, this game's like lame compared to Banjo-Kazooie, so let's make something different.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they kind of made something completely freaking different.
And you know what? Good.
Yes.
Completely broke the mold.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's never going to be anything like Bad Fur Day again, and
I
it
don't think-
sucks. And it sucks that there'll
It
never
is
be another
a game
game
that
like
could
that.
have only been made in the 90s.
Early 2000s, but yeah, basically
I mean,
90s.
It had the best boss fight ever.
The Great Mighty Pooh.
Yes.
I haven't shown you the plushie of the Great Mighty
Oh,
Pooh I got.
okay.
I will show you that later.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah, there he is.
Yep, there he is.
Hey!
Wait, squeeze his hand, Terra. The other one.
Does he sing?
He sings like 7 lines, which is the whole song.
So, Matt, you were saying.
So speaking of games in the early 2000s,
Yes.
so you obviously know I'm a huge computer game nerd, and on top of everything else, one of my favorite games to cheat on just for shits and giggles of all time was Rome Total War.
That's a good one.
That
I
was
still need to play
so fun to cheat codes on and put mod ROM hacks, etc. Because you could turn all the elephants on the map into elephants from Lord of the Rings, and they would just
Hey.
destroy entire armies
Oh,
while
that's-
you're laughing.
That's beautiful.
And
So-
then
Yes.
you could add infinite money.
How have they
and
not done like a
soldiers.
Total War Lord of the Rings
They
edition?
did.
Did they? Oh,
So
okay.
that's the next point I was going to make, because I have mods on my laptop and my computer for Lord of the Rings, Third Age, Total War.
Okay.
And that's another fun one to cheat on.
So I almost forgot, going back to Enter the Matrix just briefly. So the infinite ammo code was, you go deep enough into the game, you find a lot of really cool weapons.
Mhm.
There is one level where you can get a weapon where it's only usable in that level, but if you have infinite ammo turned on, it is hysterical. There is a mission towards the end of the game where you have to infiltrate a power station and destroy it.
Mhm.
And you have to get through all the security guards, right?
Yeah.
At one point, you acquire this device. It's initially meant to be a firefighting device because you're in a power station. Not everywhere is easily accessible.
Yeah.
It's basically supposed to launch a canister of a fire retardant chemical. The thing is, there's a very interesting side effect that this real world chemical, I forget what it's called, but there's a very interesting side effect when it's exposed to the human respiratory system.
Does it make you poop?
Yeah, lol.
No! When exposed to the human respiratory system, this chemical will fill your lungs with liquid and essentially drown you from the inside out.
Ooh, wow.
Delightful.
Now imagine that weapon with infinite ammo.
Infinite drowning, basically. Wow.
Everyone dies.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone dies.
And it's not just you launch this thing, it explodes, and the guy drops dead. No, you actually see them writhe in agony before they drop dead.
Wow.
As they drown from the inside out.
That is pretty brutal, to say the
That's
least.
horrific. That's monstrous. I want to play it. But okay, a game with amazing cheat codes that everyone can agree with. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and Vice City.
Pretty much all the Grand Theft Autos.
I
Yeah.
played
Auto
more
game,
San Andreas
honestly.
and Vice City.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of Vice City, rest in peace to Ray Liotta.
Oh yeah. Rip.
Missed that.
Yes.
Gonna miss that. guy.
Goodfellas, man. Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Amazing movie. Amazing movie.
Oh,
Yep.
Sony.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
City.
Yep.
But no, like
Field of Dreams. He absolutely nailed it as Shoeless Joe.
yeah.
Is this heaven? Nah, it's Iowa. Could have sworn it was heaven.
No.
Damn it!
Man. Anyways, but no, like my favorite cheat codes. But it happens. It happens. No, my favorite cheat codes to use in Grand Theft Auto was always like turn whatever car you're into a tank. Immediately. Turn almost anything into a helicopter immediately.
Yeah.
Fucking.
No, the really cool one with Vice City is if you download it on the computer, there is a mod where one of the vehicles becomes the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and you can 100% time travel with it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it has the full sound effects. It even when you time travel, it even leaves the fire trails behind.
My all-time favorite mod cheat codes, though. I'm sorry, they're runner up. Any weapon you grab, instantly a rocket launcher.
Yep.
But no, my favorite one though, my favorite mod cheat code. Anytime you get on a motorcycle, you instantly turn to Ghost Rider, and everyone around you turns to like sets ablaze and dies.
Nice.
And it does.
That's awesome. That is pretty awesome.
And cops don't even come after you because you are
Because
not
you're
the
a freaking
actual
Ghost
cause.
Rider.
Because you're not murdering them. They're just happen to be dying around you.
Yeah.
I mean, what could a police officer do to the spirit of vengeance anyway?
Yeah.
Cower in fear.
Yeah, pretty much.
Offensively, though.
Yeah.
Offensively, pretty much jacking shit.
My favorite in the San Andreas, good old infinite ammo. Well, no, they didn't have infinite ammo. Just more ammo, more cash, more health and armor.
More.
Yeah.
More. It definitely, that kind of thing was good to have.
More.
Good to know during the gang wars.
Oh man, honestly.
But I'll tell you a good fun section of cheats is back in one of the most legendary multiplayer games that has aged poorly by now.
GoldenEye. Yep.
GoldenEye.
Yep. It's the epitome of an amazing.
GoldenEye.
It's a classic, but man, it's
the best
aged.
one to use, if you're playing multiplayer at least. You could either be big head or
Yep.
DK mode.
DK mode. Yep.
One of the two.
Yep.
Because there's a difference.
Yep.
Funny enough, this book of mine actually talks about GoldenEye.
Nice.
My personal favorite, paintball mode.
Paintball. Yes,
yes.
paintball mode was the best.
Just watching your opponent
Yeah.
explode in a rainbow
blossom. Yes.
Taking an RCP-90, you just platter in the
Yep.
walls. I am turning you into colors.
Paintball mode was fun because
Eat
it made
your heart out, Picasso.
it made the game really go from really violent to like
Jackson Pollock.
yeah.
Eat it, Gallagher.
Screw you, Odd Job.
No one was allowed to play Odd Job.
That's
multiplayer.
how about Jaws?
Rule number
Jaws.
one, no
Nope.
one can play as Odd Job.
No Odd Job, no Jaws.
No Jaws either.
They are both far too broken.
Even the devs themselves have recently admitted, yeah, Odd Job was cheating.
Yeah.
He's so small you can't hit him.
You have to like aim to get him. Yeah.
And the aiming controls in GoldenEye suck.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
if you're
Well,
trying
back in
manually.
them early days, they were still trying to find their footing, I believe.
Yeah. You really needed auto aim in that game.
Great game, aged poorly.
Yeah, that's
Very
and this is
poorly.
why Perfect Dark is better. I know, possibly controversial opinion,
No,
but
No,
But
I
of
can
course,
agree.
but of course, the fun part of GoldenEye was all Bond mode.
yep.
Pick your Bond. Who are you gonna be? Connery, Moore, Dalton, or Brosnan?
Yeah.
Which back in the day they actually had the assets for, but shit happened and well they didn't use them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't
And
like to
then we
say.
all know the best level to play multiplayer in the back.
The
in day.
facility.
Facility.
Yep, facility.
Facility.
Hiding in the
Facility, baby.
bathrooms. Yep.
No, I freaking love hiding in the bathroom.
Yeah, it was great.
You hide in the bathroom.
Never
you
forget.
hide in the
There you go.
bathroom, and then if
You open it up and you're like, surprise! Boom, boom, boom.
Surprise, mother sucker.
And if you really wanted to be a dick back then, hide in the bathroom, place persimmon mines.
Yep, the
Yes.
proximity mines, man. Oh
Especially
man.
if you knew where all the exits and entrances to the bathrooms were.
Yeah.
You could just rig them up with the mines and just enjoy the fireworks.
Yep.
Yes, GoldenEye.
You
the
know-
game with the pause menu that had no right to be as good as it was.
You know, I gotta say, I love that Chris brought these books because they're really taking me through memory lane right now.
Great.
I'm just looking
You're
at one.
welcome.
I'm just looking at one of the books. Blockbuster Secret Codes 99. Like,
Oh.
dear God, how nostalgic is that?
Okay, so like, okay,
Right?
okay, so Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2.
Yeah.
The cheat code to get the best ending.
Okay, what was that?
Fucking. triangle, 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 triangle.
Was there like
X
30
square,
codes?
Triangle, 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 triangles. X
Yeah.
square.
I
Triangle,
literally know a guy
circle,
who
triangle,
literally
triangle,
input it in
triangle,
front of me, and I
square.
thought he was bullshitting, but he typed the entire code out,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, James, how the hell did you memorize that? He just literally just input it. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Then of course there's the fucking
Yeah.
Then there's the cheat code for the best Mega Man game ever for Mega Man
X
X4.
X1, you mean?
No,
yes.
X4.
Ultimate
X-
Armor X and Black Zero from MX.
I'm sorry, guys. X1's still the best one.
No, it's
For X4 is the next best, sure,
I
but
wonder if any of
I mean,
those
I do
panels-
love X1.
yeah.
It's so good.
X1
Chill Penguin, bro.
Dude, especially if you can reach the end of Armored Armadillo stage without
with that-
taking a hit and get the Hadouken upgrade.
Yeah.
Then just wreck everything in one hit.
Yep.
You go up and Val, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't even care about you, Val. Fuck you. Same thing with Sigma. Yeah, fuck you, Sigma. Hadouken, bitch.
The Hadouken was kind of OP in a good way.
You
In a good
could
way.
one-shot everything with the Hadouken.
Yeah, but it was
took
hard to get.
Almost everything.
But
It
how
was
are
hard
they-
to get,
Still.
and it was hard to execute.
Yeah.
But if you pulled it off,
Risk
it was
reward,
pretty
babe.
much a one-hit kill
Risk
on
reward.
just
That was
about every
endgame.
enemy.
Yeah.
High risk, great reward.
The
Right.
only downside is though you had to keep full health at all times.
Yeah.
You never get damage.
Yeah.
That's true.
And that was the challenge, but
Yeah.
But when you've got something that can one-hit kill pretty much anything in your way, it's
yeah, it was pretty much just every boss too,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
So,
Well, you want to know? Oh, 3
and
series of
if you've
games.
got
That's honestly
sub-tanks,
the
you can
best.
easily put your health back.
Yeah.
Thanos at that point.
yeah, basically.
Touch
Yeah.
of death,
Dark
baby.
side.
Dark, yeah.
Except instead of half the population, it's one at a time.
Darkseid could beat the piss out of Thanos.
Yeah.
But you guys want to know 3 games that are pretty much rage-inducing enough for players that you want to use cheat codes just to vent your frustration?
Was that?
Okay, what games?
The Super Star Wars games on the Super Nintendo.
Oh, I played the first one, and yeah.
That was one.
That I think it beat like the second level, if that.
I was gonna say any of the hidden boss fights in the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah.
Getting through the Sandcrawler only to instantly die at the Sarlacc monster. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
And then if you somehow
But-
manage to stupid that, then there was the speeder stages.
Granted, if you if
I'm
anyone's
surprised
actually
they had a
not
Super
not really
Nintendo
good at the
that
game,
was
just
long
input some
as I
cheats
did,
and you can
but-
actually have some fun with this game.
There you go. Now the game's fun.
Let's say, give yourself invincibility. You could give yourself the most powerful weapon in the game. Have the freaking lightsabers loop from the freaking beginning for all.
Nice.
Yeah. Games.
Now, of
and
course-
anything goes.
Right. Now, of course, cheat codes that you input are fun enough as it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then there are the cheat codes that you actually gotta hack the game for. And Chris, I think you've got a lovely collection of devices there.
I think we
Yes.
are talking about the Game Genie / Game Shark / Action Replay / Code Breaker
All the
shit.
good
Yeah, all the good stuff.
The real big time cheating
Yes.
of video games.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Oh, yes.
The game modifiers.
Oh yes. Since I'm pretty sure everyone's done it with the Game Boy version
Yeah.
and
Not
Pokemon.
not
Pokemon.
I never even knew this one existed.
I knew this existed, but I never knew where.
I
to get it.
remember getting Celebi in gold and silver before Crystal came out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, in my entire
A
collection,
little tiny book.
I know, isn't it so cute?
Look at the tiny book.
It's a little
Yeah.
chibi book.
It
the
comes-
Game Genie for Game Boy comes with a little tiny booklet. It doesn't list every game, and of course, obviously, you gotta look a lot shut on the internet.
But it lists the important ones.
Yeah.
Not really. Just some basic shit. I think this actually predates Pokemon, honestly.
Wow.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
since
on.
I got this when I actually got my Game Boy Color.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Zelda Link's Awakening DX came out.
Okay, wow.
It is. I'm just.
So it was old even by that point.
Uh-huh.
And the
But
best part-
surprisingly enough, there is actually Game Genie codes that will work with Pokemon Red and Blue. Yellow
Okay.
on the other
Well-
on the other hand,
Well, Game Genie
maybe
is just
not.
a hex modifier, right? Doesn't it just modify the game's code basically?
Essentially.
Yeah. So if it works for one game, it'll work for all of them.
And of course, the best part with the tiny book is you can recreate that classic Ken Jeong meme.
Oh yeah, the tiny book.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh yeah,
No, like
because it's about the same size as the one that he uses in the meme.
Yeah.
honestly, whenever it came to any of these devices, though, Game Shark was always my shit.
The Game Shark was,
So,
was
Yeah,
cool.
Game Shark
It,
was
ju- it, it just sounded cool. Game
at the
Shark.
time. At the time, it was.
I had the PS1 ones, which stick on the back of it.
Yeah,
No,
I had the N64 one.
I had the
No, that
PS2
one, PS2 you had to
disc.
stick on the back of it.
Okay, so
PS1, it was like a memory card.
Oh really?
So
Okay.
the fun thing,
Actually,
I had-
yeah, come to think of it, since you mentioned it, most Game Sharks that were disc-based
PlayStation.
They did have to come with a little mem card, but if you had the Dreamcast, on the other hand,
Or-
look at this sucker.
Ah, that thing.
Wow, dear
Goes
God.
right-
What?
went right in the controller.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
controller-based memory. Okay.
But thanks-
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
So for me, I had the Game Shark for the PS2,
Same.
and there were
Yeah.
and there was the classic blue disc, the
Yep.
blue disc of death.
Ah, the blue disc of
I
The
think
blindness.
compact
I think,
disc
I, think
or
I still
something.
have mine too.
The blue
So-
disc
Wait a
of
minute.
blindness.
So there were some fun cheats in that game that I would use. Some of
Look
them,
at that thing.
some of them I actually had to discover on
Wow.
my own because they weren't initially on the disc saved memory. I had to input them by myself. But the two games that I distinctly remember using my Game Shark for, the first one was Ace Combat 5: The Unsung War.
I still need to play all
'Cause
those.
You could break the game to give yourself a no-fail code, an infinite ammo code, and an invincibility code. How potent was the invincibility code?
Oh,
You
God.
could fly into the ground and not die.
Nice.
You could actually glitch through the ground and not die,
Double nice.
and then pull back out. So you were able to pull off.
Triple nice.
You could pull off impossible maneuvers of like, fuck you, I'm gonna fly in the mountain and you can't follow me.
So you can basically break the game.
Oh, you 100% could break the game.
It's even better when you can actually play as characters in the game that you can't even unlock.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
that's
game at
always
all.
fun. Yeah.
Or the other game that I would use that I distinctly remember using it for is Kingdom Hearts 2.
For which code, if you don't mind me asking? since
So
you-
the ones that I would use the most, Infinite Drive Energy,
Yeah.
All
Right.
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 Okay, I can get by with that.
Yeah.
Infinite Health,
Right.
That's one's a little mad at me.
There was one that I did there were two character spawns that I would do. The first one is you could character spawn drop in dual wielding Roxas
Nice.
as a playable character swap.
No-
However,
Really, as a playable character too.
However, there was one caveat.
What's that?
If you tried to jump with him and you didn't land the jump cleanly, he would get stuck in T-pose.
Ooh. Which that sounds like a bonus.
Well, no, because it would just freeze.
Oh, so it would ruin the game too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other one that you could do as a random character spawn, there was a code that if you input it, the minute you land on any world, instantly triggers the Sephiroth fight.
Nice.
Wherever you
Wow,
are.
that's
As soon as you land in that world, boom, instantly triggers the Sephiroth fight.
I'm down for that.
And you're just like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
Can you at least? Can the party members at least participate in this
Party members can at least participate, and there is actually one other thing that helps you counter triggering a Sephiroth fight wherever you go.
Oh God.
So you know how during the Battle of 1,000 Heartless, how the Final Fantasy characters will come in and assist you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can bring them in as callable summons.
Oh,
yes!
Nice.
So you
Kingdom
can.
Hearts, the
So
Adventures of Sora, Goofy, and Donald's unconscious body.
Yes.
So you can actually call in the Leon assist, the Yuffie assist,
Oh,
the
wow.
Tifa assist,
Cloud?
and the Cloud assist.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, now I
And
feel like
and they will help you wreck Sephiroth.
I feel like I want to do a playthrough of this on stream with this shit.
You know, my PS2 still works. I still have
I still have my
Game Shark.
PS2. Don't forget.
I have the
says-
action replay for the PS2 as well.
Wow.
Yeah, nice.
However, though, I have to input it myself to do
Yeah.
that.
Now,
Actually,
like I
find
said-
the code
now,
first,
like I
then
said,
input
some
it.
of these codes I had to manually enter myself because they weren't saved in the disc.
Well, obviously,
Yeah,
yeah.
you had to
Yeah.
create them.
Because you had to find the stuff online, input them yourself, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Yep. Now,
You know one of my
there was
favorite-
actually one other thing. There was actually one other one I forgot about that was also really fun, and it wouldn't break your game in any way. It was just a fun little palette swap. There was a code where once you acquire the Ultima weapon for Sora, you could palette swap it to make it King Mickey's Kingdom Key D.
Ooh.
So you could have both Kingdom Keys at the same time if you wanted.
I would love that, honestly.
Okay, you know
It'd
what?
be perfect matching.
Speaking
Exactly,
of fun palette
especially if
swapping
you're in
and
final form.
Just
Yes.
wrecking shit. Back in the, I got a couple of good ones.
all right.
Twisted Metal, God.
Hey. Yeah.
Fuck you with my fuck you with the homing missiles.
Yep.
It's just and dead, and dead, and dead, and
But
dead.
even when but after a while with Twisted Metal, at least number 2,
Which is the best.
The best.
entry in
Yeah, the best of
series.
the original
I
ones
have to
for
agree-
sure.
I have to agree.
I think Black is the best overall though.
I'll give you that. But a good fun combo to do lots of damage, especially in 2. Freeze bomb. No, the freeze missile.
The freeze
Yeah.
missile. Yep.
And when you freeze them, Remote bomb 'em.
Hey.
And of course, there was also the triple missile code, which is hold down machine gun and then up, down, up, really quick.
But the best, besides, if we weren't using cheats, the best thing to ever do in Twisted Metal 2, every level, I did it every time I played it,
Teleport.
blow up the Eiffel Tower.
Hey.
I mean,
can't
it's
go
almost
wrong.
it's almost required by law.
Yeah.
It's gotta blow up the Eiffel
Classic
Tower.
moment.
And also, when you're in the Holland stage, couldn't you also blow up the windmill?
Yes, I think so.
I think you could, yeah.
And my favorite person to use in 2, Shadow.
Shadow was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite was
Mr. Slam!
He was good.
He was good.
Also
Mr. Slam, but he was my second favorite. My go-to main in Twisted Metal 2 was always Warthog.
Yeah, Warthog
Just
was
because the Humvee of death.
great. Yeah.
You know what game had amazing cheat codes?
What's that?
It made it just even funnier to play. Destroy All Humans.
You know, I always
I
wanted to
never
play
really
that.
played Destroy All
Yeah, it's one of
Humans.
those games I kind of wanted to play but never played it.
It's so fun. You know what? You know what? For a future stream, let's do that.
Ooh,
Are we
that.
talking old Destroy All Humans or the recently?
Yeah, there was a
remade one?
remake.
Do the remake because it is actually better.
Do
and
they still keep the cheat codes? Do you know that?
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll do research, and you know if they don't, then we'll go the old school shit.
Yeah.
But you know if they do, then there's no reason not to. But no, what's it called? But no, so really quick back to Game Shark though. I have a great memory about how Game Shark really helped me out during a dark time in my life.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, and what's it called? So you guys remember back a couple podcasts ago when I talked about how a friend of mine deleted my PS2 memory?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's be fair. If you're using Game Shark, Game Codebreaker, I think over time it will corrupt your data.
No, it had nothing.
It did with me.
Yeah, I know, but it had nothing to do with that. Anyways, but you remember that story though, right?
Yes.
Something like that.
So Game Shark helped me the fuck out on specifically 4 games that really I was just like I can't fucking spend forever level grinding on. That was
I get with you on that.
these were the dot hack games
Ooh.
because I own all 7 physical copies of that
Nice.
franchise,
That's a
especially.
good thing because you can't find them anywhere.
No, you
Especially,
can't.
especially the OG 4 of them, and I have all in near mint condition. So
Nice.
that's some money right there if I really
was
want
gonna
it.
say, keep
We
that.
like the money.
I like the money.
Keep that in basically like a cigar humidor type. environment.
Airtight vault.
Just
Oh.
to make sure they're the GU games, right?
The GU were the 3. They were
never
the
mind.
3 that came afterwards. I'm talking about the original dot hack games, the ones that came out at the same time as the anime.
Okay.
Yeah, or while
The
came
game
out.
series sort SAO wishes it could be.
Indeed.
All right, that's a badger for another time. Now,
Yes.
you know, when we have a podcast about anime rants, then we'll bring that up. Fucking, anyways. Anywho, so fucking, I love the dot hack games, but when my save card was completely erased, that was about 400 hours right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's 100 hours per game.
It was basically the Persona games before the Persona games.
Yeah, something like that. So I was like, I've never used Game Shark before, and I plopped it in for that and Devil May Cry. And oh my god, dude, it saved me time. And then I fucked myself over with the Game Shark, but then I fixed it through a second playthrough. So what fucked me over, but you know, was still fun anyways, insta level up, insta kill, and a few other cheats and whatnot. Now, insta-kill was just, I kill everything, and anything I kill immediately leveled me up. It could be the weakest thing or the strongest thing. It dies, I level up immediately. It doesn't matter.
That's
And
pretty useful.
it really was, until you fuck yourself over with it, because then you're so strong by the end and stuff. Even if you deactivate the insta-kill one stuff, because you're already level 99 the first fucking game, you just can't, you overkill everything, so you can't even fucking do things to get past certain levels. So you're like, okay, time to restart the game real quick. I'm just gonna speed myself up to 45, and I'm gonna turn the cheats off from there, except for insta-kill. I'm keeping that one. Maybe. Depends on the boss thing. Anyways, but that saved me hours.
Oh, well, yeah.
It saved me days.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god, but no, fucking...
Pick your cheats wisely, everyone. Pick your cheats wisely if there's a lesson learned.
Yeah,
Yep.
but
Like
Del...
to help me cope for Simon's Quest.
Yep. Now, Devil May Cry 1 and 2, thanks to Game Shark. Fucking unlimited Devil Trigger if you haven't already unlocked it. Which
Super
really...
Dante, a time.
Oh, no, it wasn't even Super Dante. It's just basically you have unlimited Devil Trigger, or it was you immediately refilled when you run out. One or the other. Even so, it's just essentially unlimited Devil Trigger. Then you use that to spam through the game. Oh, hey, look, I unlocked Super Dante, so now I don't need this cheat code anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, another good fun cheat code back in the good old cartridge days. Turok 2.
Oh.
Turok 2 Seeds of Evil.
Oh,
I never had a
God.
64 growing up. I was PlayStation growing up.
Fair.
My cousins had it.
Fair.
Well, it wasn't. They had Turok 2, and I remember this code. It was literally the ultimate cheat code of the game. It was called, you had to go into the beginning and type in, beware, Oblivion is at hand. And not only did it get you basically infinite ammo, infinite everything, unlocks all the weapons, unlocks several palette swap modes, including one of them was like, and some of the weapons in Turok 2 were amazing.
Cerebral bore.
Cerebral board, the PFM launcher,
Yeah.
the Sunfire pods, the freaking nuke,
Da nuke.
that nuke.
The nuke.
No.
Well, yeah, no, you can never go wrong with a cerebral.
The
board.
Bears.
I mean, you have to admit, there's something grimly satisfying about watching a small drill bore into your enemy's brain casing, and then you just see blood and brain matter spurt everywhere.
Nice.
Yes. And then there's the PFM launcher. It basically acts like a landmine, but it cuts your legs off.
Yep.
Because it's like,
You got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
and then if you're doing that, you can throw a Sunfire pot and blind them.
Yep.
Oh, dear sweet Jeebus.
What's
Yes.
up?
What?
Fucking Game Shark for PS2 on Amazon is like $85.
Hey,
Unfortunately, a lot
What?
of these some cheat devices are starting to go up in price now.
Yeah.
if you
I think
So it's
I-
like,
if
be
you wanted
thankful
to
you
test-
got them. In fact,
if you
I think I
wanted-
bought mine for like $15 or
and
something.
if
I
you really
got mine
wanted
for
to
free.
test your
Nice.
vision Back in that day,
I got
on
mine for
Turok
free
2,
as well too.
Yeah.
Try playing Turok 2
A friend of mine gave it to me.
Yeah.
with the pen and ink mode filter applied. Goodbye, Vision.
and in fact, come to think of it, I think the action replay that I have here for the Nintendo DS, the basic one, is starting to go up in price big time.
No, really?
This
Interesting.
version 2 that I got.
Gentlemen, we've been talking codes.
Yes.
There's one we've been forgetting.
What's that?
Konami code.
The
granddaddy.
granddaddy.
The granddaddies. The creme de la creme. The
Yes.
piece de la resistance.
The code that we weren't even supposed to know about.
The code that began all code.
Yes, pretty much.
The Konami code.
Up,
Also known
up,
as
down, down, left, right, left, right. B A start.
Start.
No, it's not the life. Just start. B A start.
Up, down, left, right. BA, start.
Yes.
And with that simple command input, a world of possibilities opened
And
up.
we, the
Yes.
public, we, the plebs of the public, weren't even supposed to have access.
And the best part, it didn't just work on Konami games. It could work on non-Konami games too.
Because people ended up using
encouraged
it.
experimentation.
Yes.
Because you had no idea what it was going to do when you inputted that into a game. You knew you were going to get something, you just didn't know what.
I'll tell you the one thing I love using that the best for. The end fight for Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yes.
That is if you don't like searching around from blindly.
Or you're the kind of, or you don't want to go into your PS2's time clock and do that and set it forward a week and watch him die of old age.
Yeah.
Or
Funny-
you didn't know about the fun where you could kill the end near the beginning of the game.
Yeah, with the sniper rifle in the wheelchair.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
could actually
Which-
time it
Funny enough, that's actually a trophy in Metal Gear Solid 3 for the HD collection.
Oh yeah.
if you actually knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes, well, honestly, if you're gonna get every trophy in Metal Gear Solid 3, you gotta do multiple playthroughs of the game regardless.
I like the Paradox trophy.
Yes.
You can't.
Yeah.
Snake, what have you created a paradox? You changed the future. You can't do that.
Honestly, that's what I love about Metal Gear Solid 3 is that it was like, hey, let's make fun of fucking what's gonna happen later on,
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
or what could happen
Easily
later
the
on.
best game in the entire series. Snake Eater. Easily the best.
Matt, is there anything else you want to add to cheats?
Actually, yeah, because that did come up in conversation during my Twitch chat yesterday. Almost everyone I talk to when it comes to Metal Gear, they say 3 is the best all the time. Could everyone agree with that?
Some would say 4, and I have to say what's wrong with you.
Honestly, I
4
enjoy.
was good. It wrapped up things.
It really.
It wrapped up the solid storyline.
Yeah, honestly, I enjoy 4 because it really was just beautiful to enjoy.
Plus, 4 did give us the great meme of press F for respects.
Yeah.
No, that was
No, that was Call of Duty,
that was
wasn't
Call
it?
of Duty.
I thought that was wait.
No, that was Call of Duty.
I could have sworn that was the funeral scene in Metal Gear Solid 4.
No, he's correct. It is Call of Duty.
It was Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
Really?
The only thing.
Well, shows how much I know.
Only thing Metal Gear Solid 4 had was the usual thing during certain cutscenes, just spam the X button and stuff to see some flashbacks.
Yeah.
And there are
That was
also
only
some
in
hidden
4.
ones that it doesn't tell you about too.
Yeah. And which
But no, press F in the chat was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it shows how much I know because I've never played either of those franchises.
You should play Metal Gear Solid.
Honestly, you.
Great press blank to blank memes, 2 of them.
Honestly, Kelly, you.
0 punctuation.
Honestly, Kelly, you of all people would enjoy Metal Gear a lot.
If you love your history, you will love it.
I mean,
Believe me.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Yeah, 3 especially though.
Yeah.
I'm not a history guy myself, but I actually like it for its action.
Oh yeah, but no, like Metal Gear Solid 1 always will be top notch. Unpopular opinion, I think Metal Gear Solid 2 is amazing.
It's good.
Oh no, it's not
Come to think
unpopular
of it.
at all.
It was fine.
It's a classic.
I just didn't enjoy the cock tease.
You mean Wings running on naked for a whole level?
No.
That gay.
But no, the whole time promoting the game. Get to play a snake. Get to play a snake.
You get to
Yeah,
play
no,
a snake.
So
It was 5 minutes.
no, I
like a 30
I
minutes.
agree that advertisement's bullshit. I hate when games
That's
and
why
movies do
most
that.
people hated
Come to
too,
think of
because
it, isn't there
that.
some good cheats for Metal Gear Solid?
Because
Yes,
the whole
there
bait and
are.
switch.
Yes.
I
Oh,
feel
and
like
there's
the-
some-
There's not like a lot of like traditional inputs, but like you could definitely do some interesting stuff
and
in
there's
Metal
some
Gear
real fun
Solid.
Yeah.
games to make the NPCs mad at you in number 2.
There's
If
one.
you
There's,
shoot a bunch of the birds,
there's
your
there-
girlfriend yells at you.
yeah. There's one cheat code.
Smoking
that has
in the
alert
bathroom?
on all the
I
time.
don't know about that one.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So you're constantly just mowing down enemies?
Yeah.
Or if you look at the...
Hey, if you don't want the... That'd be
Or-
sneaky,
or-
shoot them up. I'd like...
Or when you're hiding in the locker...
Yeah, but you're gonna need a lot of rations if you get
Yep,
hit a
yep.
lot.
But
Icon yells at you.
There's a lot of Easter eggs in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 for sure.
Because
but-
Kojima's insane.
spoiler alert!
Yes.
Spoiler alert! We will have a Metal Gear Solid episode in the future. Just saying.
Indeed.
Yes, yes we
Just an
will.
entire thing dedicated to
Consider
having
this kind of like a prelude to what's to come.
Metal
Yes.
Gear and Kojima.
Yeah. But no, like honestly, fucking a lot of games have great cheat codes. Metal Gear Solid had quite a few cheat codes, except for in 4 there were some. There were some, but there's so fucking few.
Yeah.
Because around PS3 and Xbox 360 time and everything, that's when they were like, hey,
Unfortunately, yeah, that's when it started going downhill with cheats.
Like-
and come
like-
to think of it, there's never even been a Game Shark action replay or anything PS3 that generation onward.
yeah, no,
Once
like
they
Yeah, I
implemented
think pretty
trophies
much-
and achievements,
Yeah,
cheat
pretty.
codes died.
Yeah, once
Yes.
trophies and achievements became a thing,
Unfortunately.
cheat codes went the way of the dodo because people were like, "Well, now I
now I
want to
can just
actually
hack
play
all
the.
the-
Now I just want to get good so I can get
Well,
all the
that and
achievements."
If you activate cheats, so you can't get them.
Yeah.
the closest thing we got was a couple Assassin's Creed games being like, hey, if you get these things, we'll give you some
Assassin's Creed
cheats.
3, but
A
even then, if
Black
you
Flag.
Black Flag.
And like,
Saints Row had them.
but if you activate any of them immediately, oh hey, trophies are
Disable it.
locked.
Yeah.
Yep, they're disabled.
Even
That's
when
probably
I
the way
played
to do
even-
it, though, so.
About the only thing that I can think of from like an Assassin's Creed game where you could still get stuff because it was really just a costume with an added effect is Assassin's Creed 4. If you get the Eden armor that
The
deflects
Mayan armor.
the Mayan armor that deflects projectiles.
It rejects a few projectiles.
But
Yeah,
still.
light
Yeah.
projectiles.
Yeah.
You could still get hit with like the blunderbuss and stuff.
Oh, no,
But
no.
any small caliber firearm, it would instantly deflect.
Well, not completely true. Like if like one's being shot at you, it's gonna be deflected. 2 being shot at you, deflected. 4, okay, you might get hit by one of those.
Okay, but
Yeah.
still, I mean, if you know what you're doing,
Oh, yeah, no,
if you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
and if you've been playing the game long enough to unlock that, you know what you're doing
Oh,
by
yeah.
that point.
Oh, yeah,
You know
no,
what you're doing.
I just wanted to clarify that.
Or you
because-
Plus,
should know what you're doing.
let's face it,
Yeah.
the Mayan armor looks freaking sweet.
oh, it's fucking
It's
gorgeous.
one of-
hilarious.
It's one of the best looking outfits in the entire game.
Yeah.
franchise.
I'll give you that.
What's up,
Yeah.
Doc?
I would say it is my favorite outfit.
But the special outfit you get in Syndicate is pretty fun too.
Oh, that's not wrong. That is not wrong.
I would say my top 2 favorite outfits: the Mayan armor in 4, and Captain Kidd's outfit in 3.
Personally, I got bored with
Especially
the
if you
series
have
at
his
3.
matching sawtooth cutlass to go with it, and you have the
I didn't
complete,
get all the trinkets.
and you have
I
the
got all
complete,
but one trinket.
yeah, and you have the complete Captain Kidd look, dude. It's freaking awesome. It's just like I'm the pirate, yo.
the special outfit in Revelations.
Okay.
One.
I'm brain farting right now.
I know. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been a while since I played Revelations.
But also you can't go wrong with just 2s in general because it's Altair's outfit.
Or the Brutus armor.
The Brutus armor is good, but it
Brutus.
feels like too much. Like an assassin wouldn't wear this much shit, you know. Whereas in 2, when you're wearing Altair's outfit, it's like, hey, it's Ezio plus Altair in black. How can you go wrong?
While rocking the auditory cape because fuck you.
Exactly.
Yeah, fair.
Especially after a while when you're good, when you can knock out all the combos and just down everybody.
Yep.
I liked how you could
Yeah,
wear
I know.
Altair's costume in Metal Gear Solid 4. Just a side note.
That is-
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was
Which-
I remember that.
Ryan's outfit in Brotherhood.
Yeah.
That was a fun little cross franchise
And the only way
outfit
you
swap.
got that
Exactly,
in
yeah.
Brotherhood is you had to do all the VR missions.
It's
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
it's kind of like how they do sometimes in pro sports, how they do a jersey swap. It's just like, oh hey, I'll give you one of mine if you give me one of yours.
Right.
Like
Yep.
the time Origins crossed over with 15 because 15 crossed over with Origins.
Yeah.
Right.
Or was Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, this game that was really just supposed to be a little one-off thing.
Hey, okay, so slight badger, very slight badger.
badger.
Would you guys consider secret rooms a kind of cheat?
Not really,
More
because
like an
they're
Easter
they're
egg.
built. They're more like an Easter egg because they're already built into the game.
Yeah.
You just have to go find them.
All right,
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask that.
Like Chris's
An
room
Easter
when
egg
you
is what I would
asked,
consider them.
Hi, my name is Chris. Here's all these blue rubies.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
mean,
we could do a whole episode on Easter egg, just a side
Oh
note.
yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Po-
sure.
possibly
As long as
a
you
future
know them.
episode.
All right, so there's another one in the pipeline for a future time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can.
This is
remember
like how
it.
we brainstorm our episodes, just random ideas.
Yeah.
We're brainstorming new episodes while we're recording current episodes.
pretty
It's
much.
just
Yeah.
we just
Well, actually,
we think while we're in motion.
We think, therefore
much.
we are.
Yeah.
I mean, Descartes had it right.
Yeah, Descartes knew what was up.
Cogito ergo sum.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now remind me, wasn't there a cheat code for fucking Majora's Mask where you could get all the masks at the beginning?
I know, I don't think so.
I feel like there
Now
was.
without
well,
like
unless
Game
you count
Genie.
Game Shark, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably a Game Shark.
Game
then.
Shark, obviously, but that's about it.
For some reason, I feel like there was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since mostly Game Sharks are for unlock everything at start, whatever you want,
Another
stuff like
fun
that.
game that I used a cheat code on back when they was playing WCW Nitro on the PS1. Unlocking everything.
Yeah, because
All the wrestlers.
there was a lot to unlock.
And, you could, and, as long as you, and the way you knew it worked back in the day is because WCW Nitro, when you press start, you'd hear Mean Gene Okerlund. The way you knew you got the code right is it made the fast forward sound, and you got Chipmunk Mean Gene Okerlund.
One,
Because wasn't that you unlock all the wrestlers, all
Plus,
the
like extra things.
plus extra things? Because there was like, wasn't it you could also get all of the venues as well?
Something like that, yeah. Like, it was basically the ultimate unlock code.
Yeah. It was here's everything.
Yep.
on the subject of unlocking and characters and whatnot, one fighting game and I played. You all played Clay Fighter before?
Yes.
Nope.
All right.
Once.
And Clay Fighter 2, if you actually want to get the secret characters to get their cheats at least, normal means you gotta go through the entire game on hard mode and pretty much not lose a single match. It's like,
Yeah.
thankfully with books that's possible.
Now I had a similar experience playing Soul Calibur 3. There weren't any cheats for that, but if you wanted to unlock all the characters, there's one character in particular that's pretty difficult, and that's Alcadan. You have to go through all the secret stages and not lose a single match, and then beat him to unlock him. And there's
Freaking Owlman.
Wow.
the easiest way I discovered to do that, you play as Astaroth and you just grab everyone with the one throw move that instantly rings people out. That's about the only real chance you have, because if you try to do it any other way, you will probably lose, especially on the stage where you have to fight completely in the dark and there's no walls on the stage, and if you're not careful, you will easily fall in and ring yourself out and lose the match.
Or a secondary way to unlock them is play a certain number of matches, which is what I did.
Yeah.
Since that was before I knew how to fight him.
Yeah. Because he freaking sucks.
Hey,
Just getting to him is as difficult as it is. And
You
then
gotta
actually-
look up pretty much what that route is, yeah.
Hey
Oh,
guys. Who gave Uncle Hank my number?
Not me.
Not me, why?
So
Not
I
mine.
just got a text from Uncle Hank, and he says, "Hey kids, I just lost that dumb bitch about 5 minutes ago, and before I lost her, she was saying something about a bomb." What the fuck?
Oh no.
Oh no, not
Not
again!
Aunt Jizz.
Cheese it!
Go, 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 go,
What was
go,
that?
go, go.
Oh no! What is that noise?
I think we should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Cheese
let's get out of here!
it!
Better not spend that code, not better.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.